Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple LunaRose Tarot and Astrology. Guys, we're going to do three different readings this afternoon. Three different readings. We're going to look at a soulmate current energy update, a twin flame current energy update, and a karmic current energy update. I will put timestamps, guys, in the description box following the live stream. It is at a different time, guys, and it is now just only Facebook and YouTube. Hi, Diana. So hopefully it'll be a little bit easier to keep up with all the comments. Guys, I am going to be doing a live stream on Twitch tonight. And the link for our Twitch channel is in the description box of this video. If you don't want to miss out, guys, make sure to come over and check it out. But we're going to be doing some free readings over on Twitch. So if you don't have Twitch or you haven't came over and checked us out, PLR over on Twitch. It's a beautiful community over there. So come over and say hello. Hi, Eliana. So yes, guys, it might be a little bit different today, just Facebook and YouTube. It's going to be this way from now on. And I'm going to tell you guys why. I know it's kind of exciting, right? But we're really close to meeting all of our monetization requirements. So we definitely want to make sure that we start following the rules. I know I want to be a rebel too, but unfortunately, they never changed the rules. However, they did change one small rule that says we can now share those streams 24 hours after the live stream. So I will be still uploading those over on my YouTube channel. All right, guys, so let's jump to it. So I pulled out magical times just because I've been wanting to use them and I feel like I haven't had a chance to. And I've pulled out the Sacred Traveler. And remember, Sacred Traveler is by Denise Lynn, and she says this is your higher self. So what we're going to do is for each one, for the soulmate, the twin flame, and the karmic, again, I'll put timestamps for each one. I'm going to pull your current energy from Magical Times. And then for the bridging energy, which of course is the current spiritual lesson that you're learning, I thought it would be perfect to pick from the higher self deck. And so we'll pick bridging energy from there. I am going to be using tarot the rest of the way, and I'm going to use the Triple Goddess Tarot for the Soulmate reading. I'm going to pick the Gilded Tarot for the Twin Flame reading, and the Modern Witches Tarot for the Karmic reading. Guys, PLR does now have official Amazon affiliate links. So if you see any cards you want to take a closer look at or purchase for yourself, you can click those links in the description box of this video. For those of you that have made purchases this week, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you very much. All right, let's jump to it. Oh, I forgot the guidance. All right, so guidance, you know how we normally do the messages from your person? So Miss L gifted me this beautiful set of message cards, and they're actually split. They're not split, but they're split into three categories. So we have like soulmate category here, twin flame category, and purple, unfortunately, is my favorite color, right? Is going to be the karmic category. So this is going to be your messages from your person for each relationship. And then they're also going to be the actual guidance. So they're going to be messages from higher self, right? All right. I think that's it. Now, unfortunately, guys, I don't know where Miss L found those message cards. I love her to death. She has blessed me with so many beautiful different cards. That's where I got the chakra love cards too. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't find those on Amazon. Hi, Michelle. Michelle says, "What a crazy day!" It is Monday, guys. It's totally Monday. It took me till like noon to be able to focus. Yeah, and I swear I still feel like I'm playing catch up from all of the full moon energy. I wouldn't say, well, that's not true. Like, don't be surprised if you have like full moon hangover, right? Like this week, it can definitely um, linger just a little bit, right? All right, let me drink my coffee. All right, I got some copyright free music playing in the background. Can you guys hear any music playing back there? Come to find out, I kind of need money to eat and pay for things. So I guess you got to follow the rules if you want to be monetized, right? I am going to start with soulmate reading. Soulmates, of course, easiest ones, right? Ooh, should we go over each one? Let's go over each one as we do them, right? Remember, I have my little, not that one, this one. All right, so let's talk about the soulmates. Soulmates are like the best relationships, right? Should I timestamp? Let's timestamp. 5:30 for soulmates. All right, so this is going to be the soulmate current energy relationship. So this is how you're going to tell who to put in this position, right? Remember, 3 different types of relationships: soulmate, twin flame, karmic. So this is going to be your soulmate reading. So soulmates is really easy. It's the 2 of cups in tarot, right? It's the 2 givers. It's the 2 people giving each other their cup of love. It's the card that's, I always say, is the I water you, you water me, we grow together card, right? Oh, thank you, Diana. And then, of course, they're very supportive relationships. Remember, guys, soulmates don't have to be love relationships. They can be like your best friend. They could be your sister. They could be your neighbor. I mean, it could be anybody. But soulmates, love relationships is what we're talking about here, right, at PLR. And love relationships, soulmates, these can definitely be very long-term relationships, right? Lifetime relationships. A lot of times, even like if a soulmate relationship a love relationship doesn't work out, they still remain friends, right? It's a very loyal relationship. There's no runners or chasers like there is in the twins, right? Love is authentic. You don't have to pretend to be anyone that you're not when you're in a soulmate relationship, because they love you like all your flaws and everything, right? And then, of course, it's a team because you're always working together. Again, even if you're not in a love relationship. All right, so those are soulmates. And we'll talk about the other 2 when we get to them, but let's jump to the reading. All right, so remember, everyone has, I know this stuff can get like a little complicated sometimes, but I promise it's like the more you study it, the easier it gets to understand. But remember, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, all of us. I do feel like in specific relationships, you're gonna like resonate more with the a certain energy than another energy, and you may resonate with a different energy in a different place. Like, for example, in a karmic relationship, you may have more masculine energy, and it's because you're trying to protect yourself, right? I mean, those aren't very fun relationships for sure. In a soulmate relationship, you're going to be, I feel like, the more energy that you feel calmest in, right? So if like you feel calmer in your masculine energy, you'll be in your masculine energy. If you feel calmer in your feminine energy, you'll be in your feminine energy, because a soulmate relationship is a very calm relationship. All right, so let's start with the masculine. So we have humor coming out. Laugh at yourself and lighten your heart, and let nothing steal your happiness. All right, feminine energy, we have power coming out. I love it. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. My counterpart used to tell me that all the time. Like I was my biggest obstacle, right? And it was so true. So true. All right, so I'm going to pull now from the Sacred Traveler, and let's look at the bridging energy. So this is for a soulmate relationship, 2 givers. Now, does that mean there's no problems and everything's always perfect? Well, of course not. Of course not. We're human. All right, so we have Desert Passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. I will say this too about soulmates. Great adventure is on the bottom. So you could be taking a great adventure in the near future with a soulmate. But here's what I'm going to say. When Desert Passage comes out, like trust that there's a divine plan, it's always this energy that you feel like something's going wrong or that you shouldn't be doing something. For PLR collectively, if you resonate more with divine feminine energy, it's definitely been, and guys, I'm gathering all this information from my own journey. Remember, I'm experiencing this journey right along with you. Like we're all in the same boat, right? I'm never going to come out here and be like, oh, I have all the answers. This is how you do it. Because, yeah, no. But it's like we're all kind of collectively, feminine energy is learning that like they can experience joy and they can experience happiness, and like it's allowed and it's okay. All right, so I'm gonna look over here. Head, heart, higher self space. I'm going to start with the masculine. With the laugh at yourself, light in your heart, let nothing steal your happiness, tells me this person is like really trying to stay in a positive energy. Page of Wands comes out in the headspace. It did try to come out in reverse, so we'll just put it back. And then Three of Wands, and then Page of Pentacles comes out for higher self. All right, so in the headspace, this soulmate energy, this masculine soulmate energy, is definitely trying to keep things as clean and neat as possible. Wands could give us the sign Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and you do have 2 wands here, and then we have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn with the pentacles. But 3 of Wands, as it says, in the heart space, this person is taking action. So if I'm talking to the feminine energy in this relationship, then this tells me that this person is taking action towards you. It's like they're walking towards you. They're showing you that they want this relationship in some shape, way, form, or another. Maybe they're growing spiritually. Maybe they're becoming more mature. Maybe they're learning how to, I don't know, adult, something like that, right? And then you have Page of Pentacles here for higher self. Page of Pentacles is like studying. It's like studying something. It's like looking at the fine details of something. She's got the magnifying glass, and it's like she's trying to take a closer look at it. So I feel like if this is a masculine soulmate relationship, it's like this person is putting in all the effort and they're trying to do the things that are needed to grow the relationship. Alright, let's look at the feminine energy. The feminine head, heart, higher self. Remember, this is a soulmate reading. 2 givers. Alright, so we have the Page of Cups. So things could be, it's funny, look at the masculine trying to keep things very neat with the Page of Wands in reverse. And then the feminine energy coming out with the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups normally shows that fish, and the fish is like jumping out. And it usually talks about a slippery situation. But this one has the octopus. It's like the feminine energy is trying to like regain control over a situation, regain control over an emotional situation. All right, let's look at the heart space. So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. So Queen of Pentacles is about new resources. I've just heard making lists. But it's also about learning that you are your own resource, right? I feel like masculine energy in this soulmate relationship is going on the exterior with the 3 of Wands, like taking action on the outside. Feminine energy and the heart space is finding all the answers within. All right, so 5 of Swords is coming out for higher self. So higher self for feminine energy in the soulmate relationship. There could be some negative thinking here. There could definitely be some negative thoughts. I'm hearing, things like this won't work out for me, or I almost said he, well, it is feminine energy. But it's like, it doesn't matter really, he or she, but it's like, you don't think the person, like you're good enough for the person. So if you resonate more with the feminine energy, it's like the negative thoughts could be like low self-esteem. 10 of Swords comes out. The Hermit comes out, and the Hanged Man. Yeah. So it's like you could be stuck in this lower vibrational energy where there's a lot of like, I'm not able to move forward because I'm not allowed to have this thing. A lot of times the Hanged Man is a sacrifice. It's like some sort of martyr energy. So 5 of Swords coming out in the higher self, I feel like Spirit's trying to say, again, for the feminine energy, like you are allowed to have these good things. All right, I'm going to pull messages from your person. Now remember, it's a soulmate relationship, and this is going to be higher self messages. soulmate relationship and higher self messages. All right, so the first one to come out says, sometimes there is no solution. It's okay to have differences of opinion. Can we hug it out? That's a soulmate. All right, next one says, I speak sincerity. Maintain eye contact and listening ears. Maintain eye contact and listening ears. So this person could feel like maybe you're not hearing them. Maybe you're not listening. Freedom of expression. Talk, write, sing, whichever comes out most lovingly. That's interesting because the Page of Pentacles, it's like she's got all the paperwork. She's writing something down. Page of Wands, she's painting something. Let's do one more. Okay, 3 more came out. The most difficult conversation leads to relationship growth if handled correctly. I actually got this one for my own reading this morning. You told yourself to try harder with communicating effectively. Now is the time. Emphasize an emotional connection. Stop distancing yourself, so don't run. And watch your words. Name calling is hard to erase in a memory. All right, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to do twin flames next, and we'll talk a little bit about what twin flames are. It seems like that soulmate relationship is a little unbalanced, doesn't it? It seems like the masculine energy is trying to lighten the energy. Feminine energy may be taking like a different route. Michelle Khan on Facebook. What kind of readings do you do, please? Do you do playing cards? I do playing cards. Penny Ann. I see new Facebook peoples. All right, let me grab a drink of water and we'll jump to the twin flame. So we still have the twin flame current energy and the karmic current energy. All right, so let's talk about twin flames just a little bit. All right, so many misconceptions with this experience, but twin flames is a spiritual interaction. It's actually what catapults a spiritual awakening. Guys, several different things can catapult spiritual awakening, but if a twin flame does catapult your spiritual awakening, it definitely can tell you what purpose you have in this lifetime. You will find multiple similarities. So in other words, it's the same soul. So the soul's journey will be very similar. In other words, a lot of twins are born very close together in the same locations, or they've traveled to the same locations before, maybe not together, but they've been at that place before. There is usually like a time, like an age gap in twin journeys. The meeting will signify a major change. So I always use my example, and it was the divorce from my 20-year karmic marriage. And then let's see, twins also will prioritize growth over being in a relationship. In other words, we learned that 3D union is not the number one goal, right? And then there's also telepathy. So telepathy is very different, I feel like, with twins. You can have telepathy with everyone, but in a twin journey, it's definitely from heart chakra to heart chakra, and it's energetic vibrations sent back and forth. All right, so that's going to be what twins are. So let's jump into the current energy. Again, we're going to look at the masculine and feminine. And guys, please remember, it doesn't matter male or female. That really has nothing to do with what I mean when I'm saying masculine and feminine. We all have masculine and feminine energies within ourselves. So each human on the planet has masculine and feminine energies. Your masculine energy is your protect and your provide energy. Your feminine energy is your nurture and self-care energy. All right. So I'm using magical times for the energy. So let's start masculine first, please. So we have friendship coming out. That's a good sign. It says, be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. All right, we have love coming out for the feminine energy, and I always feel like it should say unconditional love. It says, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Sacred Traveler. And the Sacred Traveler is going to give us the bridging energy, We're going to clarify these energies. I feel like a lot of you are drawn to me because you're on the twin journey, but there's a couple of things that happen. It's like, one, you don't understand what it means. 2, you're disgusted by the labels at this point. That's me. Or 3, you're just new. You're just new to learning the phrase or learning the type of journey, or just new to your spiritual awakening in general. I tend to draw a lot of people that are coming out or struggling to come out of dark night of the soul. All right. So bridging energy for this twin flame collective. You have great adventure, take a risk and venture forward. On the bottom, protected by angels, you are cherished by angels. So we actually seen this card with the soulmate energy. So I could be talking to someone who has a twin flame relationship and a soulmate relationship. Guys, I know I always make the joke, but all funnies aside, it is 3 different relationships, 3 different people. Like I always say, there's no such thing as a soulmate twin flame. There's no such thing as a karmic twin flame. I have Spencer, and Spencer is my dog. I don't have a cat dog. You see what I'm saying? So it's like only one. So I do feel like it could be talking to a, it's probably going to be strongly feminine energy. And most likely you have a soulmate and a twin flame relationship. All right, so let's look at the masculine energy and let's look at friendship. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. So masculine energy could be cleansing out the inner circle is kind of what I'm getting. All right, so we have 6 of Swords coming out, being guided, 7 of Wands, learning how to make healthy boundaries, and the Tower. So I do feel like something's happened in the inner circle for the collective masculine twin, and I do feel like there's something about like removing, energies that no longer serve their greater good. All right, so 5 of Pentacles comes out for love. Page of Pentacles comes out for feminine energy, and the 2 of Swords comes out. All right, so the 5 of Pentacles is about asking for assistance, but I'm thinking this is a little bit more about inner child wounds, like abandonment and rejection. Page of Pentacles tells me that there's actually a new start in this journey. 2 of Swords tells me that you could have been stuck in this energy of abandonment, like thinking this person just left you and they didn't care, and they were just off doing fine and everything was very challenging for you. I feel like you're learning that wasn't the case. And so that's giving you like a new start or like a new understanding, right? All right. And I love that the moon, who was it? Minnow Pond taught us the moon and the 2 of Swords. It's always giving you a new opportunity. You're never really stuck. All right, so take a risk and venture forward. Take a risk and venture forward. Let's see if we can find out what is the risk. Where are you headed? And it is the bridging energy. I dropped it, of course. Eight of Wands comes out. Quick information, sudden changes. We have the Hanged Man, strong Pisces energy coming out, and Knight of Cups. So it's like someone who couldn't express how they felt before. Eight of Wands, again, quick information and sudden changes. The Hanged Man stuck in your head, not able to go backwards, not able to go forward. I'm actually picking up a little bit of a sacrifice there also. And then Knight of Cups. So the sacrifice is because they have to be courageous enough to deliver a message about how they feel. All right, so I'm going to use the Gilded Tarot. Let's do a little head, heart, higher self space for the masculine energy and the twin relationship. All right, so the Hermit comes out, but it was trying to come out in reverse. So I do feel like masculine energy is kind of coming out of the darkness, coming out of a long, dark night of the soul, really kind of stepping into their power. They've been in the long night, they've been in the long night. You know what I'm talking about. They've been there for a long time. All right, so Seven of Cups comes out in the heart space, manifesting new choices, new options. Being able to see their choices more clearly also. Let's look at higher self space. So we have the Hanged Man coming out. So the Hanged Man and the Hermit, I feel like it's come out a lot. The Hermit is spiritual awakening. The Hanged Man can also be talking about the things that you lose as you go through your spiritual awakening, right? But it's giving me this energy of surrendering. So I'm getting like the higher self is teaching the masculine energy that they need to surrender. It's very possible that there's this energy of loss around them. See how the coins are falling out in the Gilded Tarot of the Hanged Man. Again, very strong Pisces energy. The Towers back there, Aries. Virgo. All right. Let's look at the feminine energy for this collective twin flame journey. So we have 10 of Swords flew out in reverse. I'm going to leave it in reverse. There is this energy of wanting to bring something to a completion, but not knowing how. In the heart space for the feminine energy on the twin flame journey, we have Page of Pentacles coming out. And Page of Pentacles is about a new start. But it's really specific in the Gilded Tarot because you see the peacock in the Gilded Tarot standing next to him. The peacock actually represents masculine energy. So the fact that it's coming out in the feminine heart space and the masculine's manifesting new options, I feel like there's a new start, a new beginning, a new offer. All right. And then over here in the higher self space, two cards came out, the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. All right, so this is a pretty important message. So if you resonate with divine feminine energy and the twin flame journey, Three of Pentacles in the Gilded Tarot is, okay, well, in any tarot, it's about teamwork. It's normally in Rider-Waite, it shows those people like on the roof of like a church, and they're working together, they're building something, they're creating something, right? And it says like they respect each other's ideas and they respect each other's opinions and they work really well together. In the Gilded Tarot, the Three of Pentacles is by himself. So it's like the work still had to be done, but this person had to do it by themselves. And they most likely expected someone to be helping them, right? Five of Cups is here. So Five of Cups talks about loss and grief. Hi, Amy. But there's definitely like a lot of sorrow and sadness with the Five of Cups. Like, I feel like there's never enough words to explain how painful the loss was with the Five of Cups. So it's like for the feminine energy, there's this grieving about having to do something on your own. Most likely it's being on the journey on your own, experiencing the awakening on your own. But just remember, masculine energy was on their own too. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it is. But I do feel like that's what's healing. There's this energy from higher self, like that's what needs to be forgiven. All right. So twin flames is a lot of times where we deal with runners and chasers. That's usually where that energy comes into play. Think about it. In a soulmate, there's no runners or chasers. Those two people want to work together equally. In a karmic relationship, there's no runners or chasers, because once someone learns the karmic lesson, well, you don't go back. Not only do you not go back to that person, but like when I divorced my karmic ex-husband, that was a very, 20-year, not very healthy relationship, right? Very abusive relationship. Well, I wouldn't put myself in that abusive relationship, well, any abusive relationship again, right? So it's like you're done with it. It's only in the twin journey that there's so much return. All right, so messages from their higher self. Messages from their higher self, please. I do want to share this lifetime with you and many more. The red cards are actually the runner cards. I avoided anyone and anything that leads me to feel emotions. Why does love have to be so complicated? I will start focusing on myself. I'm sorry I messed things up. There's definitely this energy of I'm sorry, and there's this energy of like coming from the masculine, and there's this energy from the feminine about like trying to decide. And I just want to say the overall energy is love. That means that it's unconditional love, and unconditional love means there's no expectation. So like really honestly, if you loved someone unconditionally, the person could do no wrong because they couldn't hurt you. Their journey is their journey, and your journey is your journey. You see what I'm saying? But there's definitely this energy here of like, we didn't work together, we didn't do something together, one's sorry and the other one's mad. Why is the universe trying to teach me right now with this twin flame relationship? What is the universe trying to teach me right now? And I feel like the answer to that is pretty simple: forgiveness. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, guys. I hope that reading was helpful. They all are, Amy. They all are. Pluto. Dragging some, kicking and screaming. But alignment is alignment. All right. So we have the karmic relationship next. The karmic relationship next. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, you can use these readings. It's all about the intention that you set. Spirit wants you to know, or Spirit thinks you should know. Spirit will tell you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm sticking with the magical times because all karmic relationships need some magic. But we're going to use the Modern Witches Tarot. The Modern Witches Tarot comes with this amazing book. Hardcover book. So yes, guys, if you want to take a closer look, the links are in the description box of this video. All right, let's talk about karmics a little bit, just because we gotta. All right, guys, so here are karmic relationships. Oh, the drama. So karmic relationships, they're addicted to drama. They're kind of like a magnet to drama. It's like everywhere they go, drama just kind of follows them. You will sense a lot of red flags really early in a karmic relationship, but we ignore them because we love them. That is a very common misconception in karmic relationships, that there is no love. And that's so not true. The love is actually very, very strong. But yes, addictions of all unhealthy, unhappy kinds, very controlling, manipulative, and abusive people. A lot of times, karmics can be seen as narcissistic. Remember, guys, everyone on the planet, we're human. We're all human. Everyone has narcissistic traits. I hate to break it to you, but it's a fact. You're not perfect. But narcissists and narcissistic traits are two different things. A trait is something that you may do until you learn that, hey, that's kind of crappy and you need to stop doing that. A narcissistic person is someone who lives their entire life that way every single day, right? So totally different situation. Major life lessons are with karmics, but here's again what I will say. Once you learn the lesson, you don't ever go back. All right, so let's timestamp the karmic. Let's do 3606. 3606. All right, so magical times. Again, you're going to resonate with one more than the other. And guys, not all these readings may be for you. Not everyone is going to be in a karmic relationship at this point in their journey. Doesn't mean you're not still learning karmic lessons, but you may be learning them in different ways. Maybe you've ascended enough that you don't need to learn them in relationships, right? All right, so integrity comes out and it says, drop the things that offend your soul, embrace your truth, it's your life, let no one live it for you. So if you have a karmic relationship, this is going to be the masculine energy, integrity, and it's like they're definitely learning to have integrity is kind of what I'm getting here. All right, so we have mercy coming out. Wow, that was unexpected. I'll show it to you in a minute. All right, so mercy comes out for the feminine energy. It says, let compassion fill your world, offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. So most likely, if you're watching me and you're drawn to me, I promise you're not the karmic. They don't watch these things because they're perfect and they don't need to learn anything. But you're definitely having to give this person or show this person some mercy, some compassion, some understanding. Because most likely you're on a very specific spiritual journey yourself. And it's like you're learning about unconditional love, and mercy and unconditional love hand in hand, right? And the reason I said that was because the destiny card was on the bottom. And it says, acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. All right, let's do bridging energy. And we'll clarify a little bit. I want to see why the feminine energy has to have mercy. Can you guys tell I struggle on my journey? Amy is my runner. Oh, I see that one. All right, bridging energy, guys. Sacred Traveler. So Sacred Traveler is Denise Lynn. She says, this is your higher self. So we're asking higher self. Look at that. Transformation came out, but it was in reverse. A fresh new way of living emerges. I'm going to leave it in reverse. I don't like it either, but I mean, it was pretty clear. On the bottom, you have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. And that's definitely, look at the light just blazing around the feminine energy. But definitely something about like holding you back, holding you down. You could be trying to be the Phoenix rising and it's like holding you down. The interesting thing is here, though, that this person, this is their bridging energy. So it's like it's holding them down too. All right, let's clarify a little bit. All right, let's look at integrity. Embrace your truth. That one card said you stand in the light of truth. All right, so 5 of Swords comes out, the Emperor comes out, and 2 of Swords comes out. Now, this person could have a little bit, it's like a control issue, right? Again, I'm picking up narcissistic It's like someone who wants to control everything, where you go, who you talk to, what you eat, what you don't eat, when you sleep, when you work. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. Five of Swords is like, it's a lot of times it's negative thinking, but when we're talking about these types of relationships or these type of narcissistic people, Five of Swords is just like battery. It's abused and it's all verbal, right? So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this person over here. It's like they're just very offensive. The things they say are very offensive. And I just want to say, when people talk to you that way, I mean, I know you guys have all heard it already, but it's definitely a reflection of what's internal. You know what I mean? Like what they're feeling for themselves. That's where it comes from. All right, so over here, why Spirit says you need to show mercy. Let compassion fill your world. 9 of Pentacles, independence. 7 of Cups, new choices. And 6 of Swords. Wow, you're going to be guided. It's almost like if you can... so weird. I almost said muster. If you could muster up the compassion to have for this person, it's like Spirit can see your heart and guide you to new options, new choices. Maybe even helps you make healthier choices. That's so interesting. All right, let's look at that transformation in reverse. So remember, guys, it's a karmic relationship. So it's like it's holding you down regardless. It's like what they're doing is holding them down. Maybe like they can't progress in work and career. And it's like what they're doing is holding you down. It's like you feel like it's dirtying your soul. I remember that's how I felt when I had to leave my karmic relationship. King of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right, so King of Wands is about having courage to take an action. 3 of Pentacles, I do see the Church. It could be about asking for assistance in a church, spiritual, religious environment, something like that. But it's also teamwork. And then the Sun comes out. The Sun can be about the self, but the Sun is also about bright joy and happiness. I'm almost getting like if you can take the action, if you can be confident in yourself enough that you can understand you can do something on your own, you can find this joy and happiness. A lot of times with karmic relationships, codependency is the biggest battle, right? All right, let's pull some head, heart, higher self. Hi, Jenna. I just had this really weird deja vu moment. The karmic energies. Jenna, listening while driving. I love it. All right, so I did the Soulmate, I did the Twin Flame, and now we're doing the Karmic. All right, so we're doing head, heart, higher self space. I'm going to start with masculine. Masculine karmic. 9 of Wands, a little bit of stubbornness, not wanting to give up. The Star in the heart space definitely needs some cleansing, purification. The Lovers is coming out. So I know that the Lovers is my clue card for the twin journey, but this is definitely not a twin journey. Guys, twins can't hurt each other. And I know you're like, what? They can't. They can't up to a point, because remember, it's one soul. So it's like when you hurt your twin, it hurts you. And when they hurt you, it hurts them. And it's really that simple. And you can't like maintain it. You can't keep doing it. A narcissist can go for 20 years, right? But a twin cannot. Can a twin ghost? Yes, but they always come back with the, whatever stories. I'm sorry, I dropped my phone in the lake. God knows, right? You know what I'm saying? But can they actually like endanger the other, harm the other? No, absolutely not. Like, you're not going to have a physically violent relationship with a twin. It's just not possible. It's not going to happen, like, ever. So I'm just saying, if you have been in like some sort of physical abusive relationship with someone, emotionally abusive, and I don't mean like they said a mean word to you one time. I mean like they say this crap to you day and night all the time, brainwashing crap, but trying to make you believe that you suck this bad, right? That's not a twin. That's a karmic. And that is one of the biggest misconceptions in this journey. So I think the higher self is trying to teach you, if you're the feminine in this karmic relationship and this person treats you this way, that this is not your twin, that this is not this journey. This is not this spiritual. God didn't send you this to be miserable. Like, that's not the point of our soul as being here. I mean, is life all hunky-dory all the time? No, we're here learning lessons, but we're not supposed to be down here bound and tied. If I was to pick a card to kind of like show the karmic relationship, it wouldn't be the lovers. It'd be the devil. It'd be the two people bound and chained at the devil's feet in the fiery flames of hell. That's a karmic. All right. Saying, if you've been in one, you know what I'm talking about. Never ending crap, right? All right. Let's look at the feminine energy in the karmic relationship. So we have Page of Cups, always wanting to fix the things. We have Page of Pentacles. And we have Queen of Wands. How interesting. Page, Queen. Four of Wands is on the bottom. So Four of Wands is union, normally, in a twin journey. It's very possible that you're still trying to unite the situation, that you still don't see that they're pushing you down or holding you back in some way. Because the Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles, remember guys, pages are new. They're students. They're never at their fullest potential. It's like they think they know something, but they don't quite haven't learned yet, right? Page of Cups is loves, emotions, feelings. Page of Pentacles can be material things, but it's also about, it's not true. Pentacles encompass everything. It doesn't have to be material things, everything. But it's also about like a new start, a new beginning, being able to start anew. And it's like this energy of I can't here with the head space and heart space. So it's like you tell yourself it's your fault for something. You have to do something. And it's like the Page of Pentacles, like I can't have this new beginning. I can't go get this thing I want. Queen of Wands is higher self. Queen of Wands, I could be talking to an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, definitely. But it's also about taking control, having confidence in your abilities. The Queen of Wands is very confident. And I just want to say, she's a confident in a kind way. Like she can show mercy and have healthy boundaries at the same time. Like she doesn't have to fight their ugly war. When I was in my karmic relationship, it was like in order to beat the karmic, in order to win the karmic war, whatever, right? It was like I had to sink to that level. I had to do things that he had done to me or say things that he had said to me. You see what I'm trying to say? And I'm telling you, like by the time you get out of it, you feel like your soul is so dirty and you just need to cleanse, right? All right. Well, some guidance, and they're going to be messages, and they are messages from the higher self. I feel like it could actually even be something they've said to you before. I will value my time more. If I can't be fixed, why continue investing time into it? I will value my time more. If it can't be fixed, why continue investing time into it? So it's like this person, there's no equal effort. This person doesn't even want to put more time in. My intuition is yelling at me, but I always seem to ignore it. Unwillingness to communicate will not make the situation better. Not every argument has to be so intense. On the bottom, fearing change is not a reason to keep the relationship going. I'm going to read that one more time. Fearing change is not a reason to keep the relationship going. All right, I'm going to leave it there. And that's going to be all three, guys. Soulmate, Twin Flame, and Karmic. I hope those were helpful, guys. Don't forget, I'm going to be doing some free readings tonight over on Twitch. I did put the link in the description box. So I hope you guys can come over and join us. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me as we did these readings. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Diana. All of you guys, I love you so very much. And I'm always, always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thanks, guys.